Hey everyone, welcome to H. Cooper Crafty Book. I am Hyla, and this tutorial today is going to be for a teddy bear, for attaching a teddy bear to a triple mum. But I do need to do things a little differently today. I do need to explain this video, and I know I told people back during homecoming season about this, but I'm sure people have forgotten, and then anybody new that watches this, they're going to be upset with me about the video, but I needed to explain it. So I don't, first of all, you know, the mums that I show, the tutorials, are orders that I get. So I can't make a mum differently than what somebody wants. So, you know, I get requests for things, but unfortunately, I don't always get orders for those things, so I can't show you what I don't have an order for. I am starting to put some pre-made stuff on my Etsy shops now, so I am starting to make things in the off season besides braids and chains. But asking me to make something really gigantic or really specific for one person is going to be difficult for me to do things like that. So I haven't been able to show a bear yet, but I did finally get an order for one this year, and she wanted a dressed bear, and so I tried to make it very similar to her uniform. And I did show not dressing that bear, but I did put a couple of dressed bears on my Etsy shop. So I did do a video tutorial for one of those bears, and I will link that up here, or maybe it'll be over here. I can't remember. And so if you want to see how I dress that. So getting on to attaching the bear to the triple mum. So this again was during homecoming season. This was in the busiest part of homecoming season. This was, you know, this was an order for somebody that I had to get made, had to get boxed up, shipped out to somebody. So I'm on a timeline, but I knew that I had never shown attaching a bear. So I grabbed my GoPro really quick and set it up really fast, and kept pushing the button. I started working, I pushed the button again, and I'm like, it's not recording, what is going on? Well, with the GoPro on the screen, if you touch it, it's really sensitive, and it'll switch from video to photo to slow-mo to something else very quickly and not realize it. And that's what happened. It had gotten switched from video to photo, and I only use it for videos, but sometimes it gets switched. And you know, I was in the middle of all these orders and trying to get it done, so I was just like rushing trying to get the video. So my focus was on getting the mum made, not making a video. So the first part of the video is like 3 pictures, because like I said, I didn't realize why it wasn't videoing, and then when I finally realized that, I already had it halfway attached. So it's not like I could undo it and then redo it for you guys. That just wasn't possible. You can't undo it, and I couldn't go make another triple mum and add a bear to it just so you guys could have the video. You know, that's just not something I could do. That's unreasonable. I'm sure you guys understand that. So I wanted to explain the video before we get started. So I hope you don't skip forward and then get mad at me because it's not a start to finish video, or not showing everything. Because I do get a lot of very rude comments from people on my crafting videos, because they don't think I should, you know, they'll complain about the angle, they'll complain about that, you know, I didn't show all of it, or, you know, and they're not taking in consideration that I'm a mum maker. I'm making mums for people. These are orders that I have to get made out, and I am trying to share the process with you guys. So I'm trying to record parts of that as much as I can. I'm trying to share as much of my knowledge as I can, and every year I grow and get better, and not just at mum making, but at making videos as well. So I would ask you to please be kind and realize that this video is not what I wanted it to be, but I figure that it's better than nothing. And like I said, part of it is videoed, and I am going to show, you'll see me like pointing at what I've already done. So I'm trying to explain, and I'm going to go back, and when I edit that video, I'm going to voice over so I can try to explain what I did. So to give you a breakdown, on the back of the bear, I took some chenille stems. I cut a little slit in the back of the bear in 2 places and hot glued a chenille stem to the back. I think I used a white chenille stem, if I remember correctly, because it white flowers, so it would blend in. You can also use floral wire. And after that sets, Then I wrapped the chenille stem around 2 of the flowers, like one up here and then one at the bottom, I think. Again, I'll show that. Well, you'll see the after and I'll point at it and show you. And I wrapped it around as tight as I could to the center of the flower. And then I also added a whole bunch of hot glue under the bear, behind the bear, and then I also hot glued around that chenille stem inside the flower. Like I said, I wrapped it as tight as I could inside the flower so it would be hidden by the petals. So I attached it 2 ways. Not just, there was the chenille stems wrapped in the flowers with hot glue, and then the back of the bear was hot glued to the flowers. So I think that the pictures in the short video will at least help guide you for when you need to do it. And if you have any ideas, or if you've attached bears and you have better ideas, go ahead and share those in the comments. I'd appreciate that, and I know other people would appreciate that as well. Like I said, I just don't get that many bear orders or plush orders on mums. I just don't. So if I get another order this season, I will do my best to share that, or do a live stream during it or something, and hopefully I can get a better video out. But like I said, I figured this was better than nothing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So again, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, comment, but please be kind with those comments. Be kind to yourself, and happy mum making, everyone. Okay, folks, here we go. And you see, I control my GoPro on my phone, so I thought I was pressing play, but I was just pressing snapshot or take a picture instead of video. So yeah, here it is, halfway on there already. It's a cute bear though, isn't it? Okay, so here's where I realized what I'd done. Okay, so I'm just showing you where the chenille stem is attached to the bear. Like I said, I just cut a little slit in the back and hot glued the end of each chenille stem, 2 of them, right there in the center of the back. And I'm trying to point that out since you can't really see it, so I apologize again for that. But like I said, it's just not something I could undo or change. It's just what it is. And so okay, there it is. See, I wrap it as tight as I can around the base of those flowers, and I think I just did 2 if I remember correctly. You could do 3, but here I am just adding some hot glue to the back of the bear to make sure it's really nice and secure, and pressing that down. I've got my fingers inside of that ribbon that's wrapped around, making it look like a dress. So you just want to make sure those, whatever plush you're putting on there is just nice and secure, because you just don't, I mean, it probably wouldn't come off if you just did a chenille stem or if you just did hot glue. But you got to remember, there are really some ornery kids out there, and they will grab a hold of the bear and try to rip it off, or just like pull on it or tug on it just to tease the person. You just never know what people are going to do to these mums, or what kids are going to do to them. So just try to make them as secure as you can. And yeah, I'm trying to pull that up and show the chenille stem there where it's wrapped around. See, it's under all those petals and wrapped around tight, so you can't see it. And that was another reason why I used the white chenille stem, because it's going to blend in with the white as well. And then I also added hot glue in there too to keep the chenille stem in place. So that sucker was nice and secure, and I got, she would have let me know if something happened to it. She's a long-time customer, and one of the best customers I've ever had, actually. She is just so gracious and kind, and I wished everybody had customers like her, and I wish all of our customers were like that. But yeah, she would have definitely let me know, just for future, reference, not to gripe at me. She would have never griped at me. She's just that kind of person. But so that is what it looks like. That's how I got it on there. I kind of put it a little bit diagonal because I was kind of going in the holes there of the flowers. But it was really, really cute. It turned out really cute. And if you're wondering, the bells that I put on there, that's the name of the team, obviously. I did that in vinyl, but I had to, of course, glue it on there. It was just regular vinyl, and I had to glue it, and I had to use a couple of different glues to get it to stay on there. I had more issues with the bells on that ribbon than anything else. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I'm sorry it was so short and I didn't get a full tutorial, but I'm sure you guys will understand, and I'll try to get a better one out there the next time I get a bear order. Thanks so much for watching, and again, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Please be kind with those comments, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and happy mum making, everyone.